Hello and welcome. Today I'm testing bunch of new products and new-ish products. There is products from Catrice and Essence and IsaDora and Sigma and a Finnish brand ByRaili. So I'm very excited. I have high hopes of many of these. A couple of I have used a few times before, so now I'm interested to see how they work with the rest of the products I'm going to use. But that's it, let's get started. I have already put my skincare and SPF on, so that's done. The first one I'm testing is from Catrice. This is Clean ID Pore Perfecting Primer. This is vegan. It says no microplastic particles and no silicone, and it's targeted for sensitive skin. Well, this is slightly peachy shade, and I think I took too much. I'll take half of it off for now. Oh, it smells good. Let's put just first this half of face. Actually, this is kind of like a moisturizer, so the amount I took first is good for full face. This half of the amount is just enough for half of my face. To be honest, I can't see much of a difference. Might be because of the skincare, it's so glowy. So if there is, at least this is not a shiny primer. I like the fact that there is no silicones. I don't really like silicone-based primers that much. I do notice that my skin feels smoother. Where I have big pores and a little bit of texture, I have a smoother feeling, so it does do something. We'll see then. I need to test with a couple of foundations I already love to see how this works, but at least I have this feeling of smoothness. Also, heads up, it feels like with some moisturizers this might start peeling. It has little kind of tendency, it feels like it's about to start peeling at least. Then foundation-y kind of product. This is new-ish, at least, from IsaDora. It's a Swedish brand and I absolutely love this brand. This is the Skin Tint Perfecting Cream in shade Light. I have used this once. So not too much experience. I really did like this. Even though it says skin tint, there is quite a lot of pigment. This was definitely mattifying and definitely felt long lasting. It does include silicones, but it's okay for a foundation or skin tint. For summer, they usually tend to make it last longer. A little bit to my plate, and if I remember right from the first time, a little bit goes a long way, so that most likely was too much. Again, I'll put this first to the half of my face so you can see the coverage of this product. I'm going to go out, do some errands today, so it's again a hot weather. It's been very unusual Finnish summer this year. We have had constant hot weather for a month now, which is I don't know. I don't remember if we've ever had, at least on my lifetime. So, or then I just don't remember. But it's been kind of a perfect summer for now. So here we are, one layer, a very thin layer. I still have more than half left of the product, and this is a thick formula. It doesn't run at all, but still I'm able to have a very light natural coverage, so it's borderline to foundation to skin tint. I really like how natural it looks on my skin, so it's really kind of doesn't look like I have foundation on. So here is application to both sides. Everything does show through, but it has even out my skin. The shade is really good actually to my this kind of summery skin, a slight tan. I don't get any more deep tan than this. Might be a bit too dark in winter time, we'll see, but again this might be a little bit too matte color for winter time, so yes, really like. Next, Essence Skin Lovin Sensitive line. The concealer I have used before, I have shade 5 fair, and then a new one to me is the powder, mineral powder, shade 01 translucent. But this I have used before. I know that this is not full coverage and I don't even want it to be. This is really nice everyday medium light coverage concealer. Nothing to go kind of crazy about, but very kind of good, reliable, and I don't have much of eczema now, so I can't say much about if it's really good for sensitive skin or not, but at least I haven't had any irritation or anything, and at least this hasn't caused any new problems for me. I put it only to inner corner and under eye. I'll put the different products to eyelids for eyeshadow base. But as you can see, very natural looking. It's not even close to full coverage, but it does a nice job, similar kind of coverage as this foundation or skin tint. So I really like this concealer. Let's go to the powder. As I said, this is the Skin Lovin Sensitive line from Essence, and it felt really nice when I swatched in stores. I take a fluffy big brush, and I usually don't powder my face, full face, only if I have a long day, but just now for testing, and I want to also test. I'm going to go outside public and I need to wear a mask and it's really hot, so I want to see how well this combination lasts on my skin. Also, this is a good test if powder is truly sensitive, because my skin gets really irritated if powder is not, if there is something that even slightly irritates. It seems to be very finely milled. You don't get too much product, and it appears to be very difficult to apply too much. It looks really nice. A little bit of this kind of pore filling, kind of blurring abilities, but not too much. It smooths out the skin really nicely, but it doesn't look powdery at all. I'm really impressed. This is actually close to what I would hope the Charlotte Tilbury, the pressed powder, to be. It's a little bit too kind of powerful powder, but this seems to be exactly what I'm looking for. Really nice. I'm for sure will be continue using this. I don't have any new blush, so I'm going to use this Lumene blush number 3 Nude Glow. This is a matte, really nude blush, and I wanted to use this because I have a new highlighter to try, so I don't want to have any glow from the blush. I just did a video testing bunch of Lumene makeup. I will link it below if you're interested. I did one a couple of years ago and now again next one. So if you're curious about Lumene makeup, there's a couple of videos about those. Then to the highlighting. I don't tend to buy highlighters because I rarely use them. But when I swatched this Catrice Clean ID mineral highlighting palette number 010 Rose Gold, I kind of had to. These shades are really light. I absolutely love the lightness. Usually in a palette there is maximum 2 or 3 I can use, and the third one is usually way too deep. But these are, first of all, not blinding highlights. I don't like those. And then all the shades are something I am actually able to use. And these are borderline something that I could use also as a finishing powder. So very curious about this. I'll take a bit fluffier highlighter brush, and I think I'll go to the middle one, the champagne. This is a slightly rosy champagne and then a little bit deeper one. So the middle one is Morning Blossom, and let's try. The formula seems to be almost kind of creamy. Definitely not something that picks up a lot of product. But surprisingly, okay, I didn't expect this. I didn't expect it to be this glowy on skin. The formula is really, it really feels hard and stiff and dry under finger, but then it applies almost like a cream product. And definitely the glow is there. I can't say that it wouldn't be there. And there is no glitter. I don't even see shimmer in it, so really natural looking on skin and beautiful. I really like this palette. I might have found my new highlighter favorite formula. Very beautiful. Then the brow product. This is from Finnish brand ByRaili. She is the grand old lady of Finnish makeup world, still working as a makeup artist. Now she's had her own makeup line for a couple of years, and she's been especially known about her brow technique. Usually I can recognize that she's been doing the makeup because the brows look so great. So now there is a brow product. It's a pomade, and I'm very excited. The thing is that this is shade Blonde. I have 3 other shades and they are really dark, like really dark. I have only opened, I haven't tested that before. So possibly this is not so deep as it is in the package, so we'll see. Also, it's been a while since I did my brows with the pomade, so also interesting to see. I have Tweezerman angle brow brush. The formula is quite stiff. All right, here we go. It feels almost like a powdery pomade. And luckily it's not so pigmented as I feared. it would have been really difficult to use, but the formula is really nice. It's kind of powdery cream. Applies really nicely. I doubt you can do this kind of fine strokes, maybe with the deeper shades and having different kind of brush, but very easy to apply. It does go on to the warm side of the scale. Now that I have this orangey hair, I don't mind, but if I would be a cool blonde, this would be too warm. For some reason I want to use word gentle. It's really soft, very easy to blend, very kind of gentle brow product. Maybe I need to try the other shades. This is the one I used, blonde, and here are the two other ones. This is medium brown and this is dark brown. Was it so? Yes, medium brown and dark brown. To me this looks almost like a black. So the shades are very interesting, but I'll definitely keep testing these. Then I have an eyeshadow palette. This is from the Sigma, where they released 6 different palettes. I'm going to use today this spicy palette. I also did purchase the Ivy. I did create an eyeshadow look some time ago already. I posted it to Instagram, so if you're interested to see it, check out that. The handle is the same, Merit of Beauty. But this I have been saving. I haven't used. I wanted to use it in a video, and it took a little bit too long time, so it's now time. The color shade is something I've been really loving lately. Especially this one and these shades. There are Bite and then there is Child's. These kind of reddish shades tend to be my favorites nowadays. So let's get into the eyeshadow application. First I will take the light shade Trust. I've been really loving Sigma eyeshadows. The pigmentation is just perfect. There is a lot of pigment, but these are still so easy to blend. Really love this. As you saw, just a few strokes of blending and the eyeshadow is in place. Then I take the shade I've been eyeing, Bite. It's reddish brownish corally shade. Definitely one of my recent favorites, also in clothes as well, and lipsticks. I can see myself using this palette later when the summer months are gone. These are perfect fall shadows. Just a little bit of a bootleg. No, let's go to the Child's. I don't know how to pronounce it. Just a little bit to deepen out the outer corner. This is pigmented, so be careful with this. Then shimmery shade, I think I'll go for the a bit kind of rosy one, Moonshine. I'll try first with a brush. I don't like to use my fingers in makeup, mainly because I have long nails. So always when I can use my brushes, I'm happy. I do get quite a good application with brush. I would assume that finger works really well as well. Just a little bit of fallout, nothing major. Really pretty glowy eyeshadow. Very similar to the one that is in Natasha Denona Star palette in the upright corner. Then same Trust lower lash line. and just a tiny bit of bootleg medium brown shade to the lash line. Deepen it up a little bit. And here we go. Let me pop in some liner and mascara, and then I have one more product for lips. Then lips from Catrice. This is also Clean ID Hydra Volume Lip Plumper. Vegan, again, know a lot of things. Shade is 020 Volume Nude. Very interesting. I have been into lip glosses surprisingly a lot lately, so at least there is not too much color. I didn't wipe off a little bit of foundation I had on my lips, so this looks a bit strange. I think this is the one of those you want to use lip liner with those, so I'll mix it a little bit with lip cheat from Charlotte Tillbury, the iconic Nude. I know this is the one that works best with these kind of products. Okay, not the best, but better. My lips are really cool toned, so I need to warm them up quite often. I do get that tingling feeling to lips, which I expected, as it says volume lip gloss, but nothing too bad. This is really mild. No minty taste or smell or scent either. And feels really nice, thick and kind of luxurious lip gloss. Actually really nice, really similar to the, do I have it here? Well, very similar to the Sensai lip gloss, which is 49 euros or something like that. So price comparison is quite heavy. And I mean the feeling, that Sensai one is not volumizing. There is no mint or anything tingling in those. But I actually really like this. The shade is, I thought it would be warmer and a little bit more pigment, but I don't complain. It feels really nice. But that's it. Quite a good result. I'm happy. I need to go out now and do my errands to get my task list done. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, you can give thumbs ups, and if you like my content, please subscribe. We are close to 500 subscribers, and I would be really happy to have that milestone reached. So tell your friends as well. Wink, wink. But now I wish you have a great day and see you next time. Bye bye.